¿Qué hace, loco? ¿Qué se cuenta? Seguimos con Bound by Flames. Parece una canción de. Parece una canción de Dragon Force. Escuchá Dragon Force, que está re buena. De hecho, hay una canción en el Guitar Hero. Se llama Through. ¿Cómo era? Through the Fire and Flames, algo así. No sabe lo que es, re loca esa canción. El que toca la guitarra es, pero epic. Bueno, a ver, ¿qué teníamos? Un par de misiones secundarias. Teníamos que ir a buscar cositas para ayudar al príncipe, a este Silvan. Encontrar los hombres de Mason, que fueron a buscar a la criatura. Hay una criatura acá dando vuelta de ser gigante, venosa, debe tener una tripa, debe tener así de grande, boludo. Y nada, está matando gente. Eh, Esto no sé por qué, encontraron un herrero, pues lo encontré el herrero, eh, que es el que le llamamos la carreta con la fragua. Tengo que reunir estas piezas. Bueno, quiero hacer las misiones secundarias primero. Y acá. No sé con qué me voy a encontrar con esa criatura. Prefiero hacer las misiones secundarias, subir de nivel un poco, ver si agarro una armita copada. Está mareando esto, ¿eh? Pero acá vuelvo a la ciudad, loco. Me está volviendo laca. A ver. Sí, como que está medio raro, ¿no? A ver si algo que. Algo que le podamos dar el antídoto.
Greetings, mercenary. What can I do for you?
Ah, verdad. Es verdad. Matamos a las criaturas y sacamos el remedio.
So are you getting on with the cure to wake up the prince?
Unfortunately, no. Without the...
I brought you some.
Excellent. Just give me some time to prepare the cure and administer it to him.
It doesn't seem to be working. I was wondering too, a cure made from poison? If it kills him, you know you'll get it too, right, Doc?
A lot you know. Lots of cures are made from poisons. But I have to admit that for the moment, he's not responding to the treatment.
Shit. All that for nothing. Well, we tried. I'll be going now.
Bueno, no mejoró. A veces, mismo error que en el Technomancer. Mismo error. Botón de acción no es un botón que haga otra cosa. Está pasando a ser de día, ¿no? Bueno. Pero dale. Terrible. Qué grande la brujita, cómo te cura, loco.
These poor guys are dog meat, but their equipment still seems to be in good shape. Mason will be relieved that his men didn't make too much of a mess of their weapons and equipment.
Sí, la bruja, bien, gracias, ¿no? ¿Cómo baja la velocidad de ataque, loco? Terrible. Mm. Es probable que use mejor las trampas que algún hechizo. Los hechizos son medio... No creo que aparezca el bicho, porque creo que por lo que escuché decía que aparecía de noche. ¿Y esa quién es, loco? Ah, y le da un besito, loco.
Oh shit, you don't look much like a good luck charm. Fuck.
Este me la va a poner de doblada.
Please, get me out of here!
I kind of have my hands full right now. Just let me deal with this creature, and I'll be right with you.
They always end up with their flesh torn to pieces.
Which is a real good reason to stop distracting me.
Vamos, brujita, vamos, brujita. Uh. Tomá, tomá. Me encanta la nena que hay en YouTube. Creo que se gana un premio, no sé qué dice. Dice, tomá, Barney, tomá, para vos. La nena estaba re caliente con Barney, no me acuerdo por qué era. Se había ganado un premio, un viaje. La nena se hizo re viral. Bueno, salvamos a... ¿Cómo se llama el aprendiz de Geralt de Rivia? Me olvidé. Ay, me olvidé el nombre, loco, del de Witcher
This is
3.
horrible. We can't just leave that woman in this prison. We must find a way to free her from here.
Sybil, do not do that! I know this woman. She is not here by accident. She is a
Siri,
witch.
Siri.
If you free her, we all run the risk of falling under the power of her magic.
But father, we can't just let this poor
The
person
Witcher
die
4,
here. It would be inhuman.
todo bien que en The Witcher 3 jugamos
That
con
is
Siri.
exactly
Perdón
what
si
she
te hago
is,
spoiler,
my
pero puedes jugar
child.
con Siri. En un
He's
momento
the
jugás
wicked
un
one.
ratito, ¿no?
Aeolus, is it not? He's the one who imprisoned me, with no
Sería bueno
food
que
or
haya más
water,
protagonismo
and
de Siri.
barely clothed.
Sería bueno que sea como un personaje que acompaña a Geralt.
You lying bitch!
Que puedas esquipar,
Don't listen
aumentar
to
de
her.
nivel.
Father?
She is trying to manipulate you. Use your brain, child.
I'm begging you, get me out of here. I can't hold on much longer.
Uy, ¿qué hacemos? ¿La liberamos?
Who are you?
My name is Edwin. The ignorant will tell you that I'm a witch, a sorceress, or even a necromancer. The truth is much simpler and more socially acceptable. I am, in fact, a magician. But neither as powerful nor as evil-minded as they think me.
She lies to thee. She is hiding something, and it is not her body.
You would say that.
I beg your pardon?
No, nothing.
Believe me, she is powerful. She is evil.
Bueno, te lo
and
dice el
she is a
demonio y te lo
danger
dice
to us
Olaf.
all.
You seem to know a lot about her. What the hell are you doing here anyway?
The steward asked me to look into a dark power that has been affecting some of the villagers. Something evil. And my search has led me here. It is no coincidence. That cursed woman is the cause.
I wouldn't expect him to admit to keeping a woman captive in the swamps for his own evil purposes.
Nonsense.
And so you just trotted out here with no escort? What, were you afraid we'd charge you extra?
I came here as quickly as possible, yes, to stop you committing a grievous error. I was hoping that you would escort us back to the village afterwards. Without a supplement, yes. Seems to me that you are quite well paid.
Uy, ¿qué hacemos, loco? Ah, no, estas cosas son las que me gustan en buscar en internet, a ver qué pasa si hago una cosa u otra. A ver. Vamos a buscar en internet a ver qué pasa. Esto se llama Bone by Flame. Liberar. Ahí lo buscó a ella. Me apareció. Capítulo 1. Dice, no importa lo que decidas, el resultado siempre será el mismo, se va a unir al grupo.
So be it. I get paid for protecting you, not arguing with you. But you'll be explaining yourself to the captain.
Have you lost your mind? There is no question of leaving this poor woman to die here. This war cannot be won at the price of our humanity.
Stay away, you stupid girl.
La quería matar, loco, a la hija o no. ¿No es la
No,
hija?
fools! Leave her in that cage.
Now meet your eternity.
What are you doing to him? Let him go!
Very well. You may have him. I am finished.
Father? Father! Oh no, no! This can't be happening!
You're gonna wish you had died back there in that cell, you sick bitch.
Wait, wait! If I am to die, I wish to know who stands before me.
I am Falcon, Powder Master of the Freeborn Blades. And as for the man you made the mistake of killing, he was our...
That is not my question. Who stands before me? Are you an imbecile or blind?
I might be the mercenary who is going to grab you by your snake of a tongue and throw you into the darkest pit he can find.
From what I can see, you're an imbecile, incapable of piercing the face that hides the true nature of the Red Scribes.
Well, I can pierce your face, if that's all you want, in several places.
Mock if you like. Lamb that you are. You insist on believing that your employers are only scholars, curious and inoffensive. Can you not see more? Red Scribes, Ice Lords, they come from the same mold, and they want the same thing. Some are simply more successful in their efforts. Aeolus thought I possessed knowledge which he could use to become the equal of the Ice Lords. That's why he questioned me.
So what? We're at war, and getting our asses kicked. We can't really blame him for trying to find a way to stop the Deadwalkers.
Of course. It was for the good of all that I was captured and sequestered here in secret. It was to protect freedom that I was starved, tortured, and humiliated for weeks on end. It was goodwill and kindness that made him enslave a monster to guard my prison. Oh yes, I heard them, all of the screams. That beast did not lack for meat. No, indeed. Yes, in truth, the scribe was such a brave man that it was only for the happiness of his darling daughter that he tried to stab her.
That's ridiculous! You are the monster! You're a liar! My father wasn't like that! A liar! You murderer! You'll pay for what you did!
Sybil, wait! Witch, I suggest you behave yourself if you don't want to find yourself back rotting in that cell of yours. I'm far from finished with you. I have questions. Lots of questions. And you had better make damn sure I like the answers.
So be it. Then I will tell you exactly what you want to hear, mercenary.
You had the upper hand. Why did you decide to kill the leader of the Red Scribes?
I desperately needed to replenish my power, so I drained his. My mood grows a bit murderous when I get too hungry, or when I spend too many days trapped in a filthy cell without so much as a toilet. Your friend was no hero. His aim was to reproduce the same ancient rituals that permitted powerful magicians to become the Ice Lords that we are fighting even now.
He wasn't my friend. He was my employer, and a very influential man. You could have spared him, giving credence to your version of events, but you chose to kill him, and thus any chance of them listening to you.
He was a deceitful and manipulative man. No one would have listened to me, so I permitted myself the pleasure of preventing him from harming anyone else.
The World Heart has had nothing but suffering from these magicians. I rejoice at this death. We need more like it.
Let's say I understand your reasons, but it was still a reprehensible thing to do that has put us both in a seriously shitty situation. We're going to have to play this right in Valvanor. We'll try to talk with a steward, or the Red Scribes will lynch you without a second thought.
We? Am I to infer that you're going to help me, gentle mercenary?
Somebody has to deal with it. You seem to take pleasure in exposing yourself. To trouble, I mean.
It's true. I hate denying myself a little pleasure. But I'm not worried about the outcome. Aeolus's daughter saw everything. She is an innocent, and will confirm everything that happened here. All you need to do is deliver your model prisoner to your steward.
Besides Aelas, did you see any of the other Red Scribes?
I was drugged before being brought here. Aeolus is the only scribe who came to visit me during my captivity. But his second-in-command must have known, although I don't know exactly how much Aeolus was able to manipulate his puppets. If they are all as naive as his daughter, I imagine the temptation must have been great.
The Red Scribes performed a ritual in an ancient temple. Does that mean anything to you?
So that's the reason why he disappeared. The ritual was designed to augment his power. Had it succeeded, he would have become an accomplished magician, the first step toward becoming an Ice Lord. Given the ease with which I killed him, I suspect the ritual was a failure, or at least a partial failure.
Let's just say the results weren't quite what he was hoping for. But something definitely happened. There was a burst of light, or maybe flame. And this thing entered inside me.
A thing? What thing?
A sort of parasite. The Red Scribes told me it was a demon.
Neither one nor the other, insolent boy. I bring thee flames. I bring thee the world heart. I bring thee the power, and thou who doth hold me back with thy ingratitude and thy weak, pitiful body. Thou darest name me parasite.
Hello? You still here?
Huh? Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. He's kind of sensitive.
I must say, I have never heard of such a thing. It is, at the very least, troubling.
The end result is I sometimes find myself wondering who I am. What I am. That is, when we're not arguing, or it's not taking control without asking me what I think about it. Then again...
This is absolutely fascinating. I think, when we get the chance, we should talk about it in more depth. Meaning we undoubtedly need to experiment a bit. There is probably much to learn from this demon.
We'll see. For now, we've got more pressing problems. Let's finish this discussion in Valvanor. We better get back before they send a battalion out to look for us.
Vemos a una nigromante. Tuve que poner el mute porque así es la vida. Así es la vida del edificio. Che, me voy a... encontré un error, no tengo idea. Llevarle la equipación de la guardia Mason. Bueno. A ver, tenemos para agregar unos puntitos. Ya por sí la espada es muy lenta. Muy lenta. El problema con... Podría empezar a usar dagas, ¿no? Este nunca lo voy a agregar. Ya lo dije, me pone nervioso. Ah, necesito acero. Ya voy a probar un poquito más las dagas. Che, ¿sabes que no sé bien cuál es el... Voy a buscar en internet. El tema, la lógica que tiene el juego en cuanto al respawn de los enemigos. A cuánto respawnean y ese tipo de cosas. Sería bueno saber porque... pues para tomar un ratito, para aliviar. Lo que se hacen en todos los RPG, ¿no? Bueno, acá va a haber temas, seguramente va a haber mucha gente enojada. Mucho odio. Y bueno, no es nuestra culpa, o sea, la bruja esta la liberó.
I'll be pissed, but I gotta go face him.
Well, first go see your steward before the villagers decide to burn me at the stake. I mean, if you want to, Vulcan.
It'll probably turn into an interrogation pretty quickly. Try not to make it worse for yourself. And don't kill anyone, for starters. Especially if he's wearing red.
That seems reasonable to me, for the moment.
Is it true you killed the beast?
Is it true you quit the booze?
What? Ah, that's a load of bollocks.
I thought so, but I did kill the beast.
Right. Okay, then. You and me, we got off on the wrong foot. We owe you one. That's a man's job you done.
I found your soldiers' bodies.
They were my best. I mean, it's sad. So, did you bring back their weapons? I know it's not pretty, but we need them bad.
Yeah, I brought you back their stuff. I just hope it helps the survivors.
Oh, I suppose it's better than nothing. I know I said I wasn't gonna pay you, but those lads won't be collecting their pay, so... Here, you have it.
About those sentry guards. I'm going.
I'd rather stay here if you don't mind.
Why? You're not planning to give me the slip by any chance, are you?
I don't like the idea of getting locked up by the Red Scribes again. It might provoke me into a loss of my legendary restraint. And I'm sure that you don't want to have to scrape another one of your employers up off the ground.
Well, it's true that I prefer they remain in one piece. All right, fine, you can stay here. But if you do get it in your head to run away, I will find you. You won't like it when I do.
I'm trembling, but yes, I'll wait here.
Did you find this famous beast?
Found it and killed it. But don't hold your breath waiting for its fur for next winter, because I didn't bring it back for you.
Excellent news. I knew the village could count on you.
Actually, not so excellent. Alis is dead.
Dead? But No, that's not possible. Are you sure?
When it doesn't move and it doesn't breathe and it looks at you with an even stupider gaze than one of your guards, that generally means it's dead, yeah.
I demand that you show some respect. The Red Scribes are a precious help to us here. Aeolus was a useful man, a good man, and he was under your care.
A precious help, huh? You know the beast didn't get there by accident, right? Your precious friends put it there to guard a woman that they've been secretly holding prisoner for weeks.
A woman? In the middle of the swamp? That is unusual. But why would the scribes choose to do such a thing?
Other than the fact that they're walking libraries, we know nothing about their sect. Nobody's got any idea what they're capable of. But everybody keeps their mouths shut because they can do a few tricks. And we never had better doctors. Aeolus was even ready to kill his own daughter to cover up his secrets.
What nonsense is this? How can you make such ridiculous accusations? Am I to understand he died at your hands?
He turned up all alone at the place where I fought the beast. No guide, no escort. He knew the way. And after coming after Sybil, he tried to kill his captive to shut her up. There was a fight, and he didn't survive.
What madness. What do you know of this prisoner? If Aeolus held her captive, she must have been dangerous.
I don't know much. Edwin isn't exactly the talkative type.
Well then, you must find out immediately. As of now, she is your responsibility. I should deliver her to the Red Scribes without any further ado, yet, after what you have told me, I no longer know what to think. She will be given a fair hearing. Until that time, she never leaves your presence. If there is the least incident, I promise you, you shall answer for it. And there is no prison here, in case you had not noticed.
Okay. Sounds fair to me.
However low your opinion was of Aeolus, his death is a great loss for Valvenar. He was meant to be looking into a most disturbing matter.
All right, I can see where this is headed. What do you want?
There is no guarantee that you have the necessary skills to handle this matter, Freeborn Blade. Even Mirana is flummoxed.
What is it? An epidemic?
That's exactly what I'd like to know. Several of the villagers have been behaving curiously of late. They have become distant, taciturn, and barely react to the world around them.
They're just hungover. You'd know if you got drunk more often, and you look like you need to.
I believe there are a few here who know the difference. It's something else. They seem very concentrated, as though they are observing us. I feared some kind of sickness and that it will spread throughout the village.
Got it. I'll slap him around a little. That should wake him up.
My goodness. That's not exactly what I had in mind, but I must confess the results interest me more than the methods.
Well, that's gonna be my method, so let's leave it at that if you don't mind. I'm not helping you because you made puppy eyes at the captain.
Bueno. Ah, mira, y tengo la brujita.
Leave me, Vulcan. I don't want to talk right now.
No, I'm staying. We have to talk about what happened. Putting it off until later will change nothing.
You could at least respect my grieving.
You're whining because you just found out your dear daddy was a son of a bitch, right?
Don't say that. He was my father.
Right. Your father who tried to kill you.
I don't believe he would have done that. He must have had his reasons. Maybe he wanted to scare me.
His reasons? I wonder what kind of reason he had for holding a woman prisoner in the swamps and leaving her to starve. Even I find that disgusting.
She was dangerous. She killed him.
I'm not saying she did the right thing, but if it wasn't for her, you'd be dead. You gotta stop hiding from the truth. Your father hid a lot of stuff from us.
I swear to you, I don't know. I don't know why he had that woman prisoner, and I don't know what happened at the temple.
Yeah, okay. So you don't want to know what he was plotting, what he was hiding from us?
Of course I do. It's the only way I can hope to understand what he did.
That's good. So now we have to dry your tears and pull it together. Since you obviously didn't know what he was up to, you are the only red scribe that I can trust. If you want to avenge your father, or even understand him, you're gonna have to help me. But I warn you, I can't stand crybabies, got it?
Yes, I get it. Your bluntness is eloquent. But don't worry, I'll be there when you need me.
See you later.
Quiero probar a la nigromante. Perdí una misión. Animar a civil.
As I understand it, some people are behaving even more stupidly than they normally do.
That's right. They have asked me to check it out.
Perfect. I'll come along with you.
Hang on. What is your interest in all of this? Is there some special reason you want to continue this investigation with me?
I am trapped in a filthy village full of hateful and suspicious peasants who wouldn't hesitate 1 second to burn me at the stake if you weren't here to stop them. If I stick with you, it's far less risky. And who knows? If I can help you, maybe they'll end up accepting me.
Okay, fine. Follow me.
No. No, después lo veo. Muy invasivo el mapa. A ver, quiero ver algo. Tengo que reunir estas piezas. Qué lástima que perdí esto. Mirá. Bueno, qué lástima que perdí esto. Me molesta perder misiones. 10 piezas de metal bruto y refinado. Metal bruto y refinado. Necesito 10 de estas. Y refinado. 10 de estas. Bien, me quedé sin plata. Me quedan 10 piezas de metal bruto. Podría hacerlas ya rápido, me parece. A ver. Podría vender algunas cosas que tengo. Otras cosas no las uso. A ver este guantecito. Baja resistencia a veneno, sube resistencia mágica. Creo que podemos vender cositas. A ver.
Show me what you...
Este filo imperial pinta bueno, ¿eh?
So,
Get that forge cooking. You've got work to do. I don't want to see so much as a dent in the guard's armor. And we need some weapons with edges that will actually cut something.
I don't even have enough materials to forge a single sword worthy of the name. Sorry, but what's more, I'm not really a blacksmith. If you want an assembly line of...
So all I need...
Ha!
I'll be back.
That's an excellent...
Bueno. Y lo que voy a hacer ahora es... vamos al... Ahora sí.
Greetings, Vulcan.
I found some of the supplies you need to improve the guard's equipment.
Excellent. I have everything I need. I'll finally be able to make some decent equipment.
I'll tell the guard leader. He'll be glad to hear that. I'm leaving.
Voy a avisar al líder de la guardia. Si hacemos esto rápido ya y nos sacamos de encima. Vamos, Internet Explorer. Internet Explorer. Tiene una fiaca el Internet Explorer. No, ahora se llama... Tiene otro nombre, ahora le cambiaron el nombrecito.
Tell your boys to go see the blacksmith. He'll repair their armor and weapons now.
Finally, some good news. Great job. That fucking asshole has been refusing to help me if I won't go scouring for his raw materials all over the swamp, as if I was his slave.
Yeah, the nerve of some people, right?
Take this for your trouble.
According to the steward, some of the villagers have been acting strange. Do you have any suggestions?
Hey, I'm not a bloody oracle. Bring me some clues.
Okay, I'll come back when I know more. I'm going.
Bueno, nada, nos queda la misión principal, porque ya la secundaria ya hicimos un montón. Si el video te gustó, dale like, compartí, suscribite, activa la campanita que te avisa cuando subo videos. Te mando un fuerte abrazo y nos vemos en el próximo capítulo. ¡Adiós!